Okay.
Guys, let's tee this one up.
Okay, I'm about to fix it. Hold on. Let that fix it. I always lose the toss, bro.
Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected.
Oh,
This crowd
wait.
ready
Ain't
to
about to
make
fix
its
it.
presence known. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Payne. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. Right on the money. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
With the catch, it's Griffin. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him
I'm about to turn this one back.
And a first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Ducks are marching down the field. The inside handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, taking away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
Hey, wait.
Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Keller. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down.
Make it make sense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long
Come sit down.
day.
Come sit down. Ooh.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore Baltimore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but this guy has been locked in. He's 5 for 6 on the opening drive of the game, and the coaching staff felt like he had a great week of preparation coming into this one. I think they were expecting him to have this hot start.
Cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, middle of the season. You can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Right down the middle. It's a tight end down the gut. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times, as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Let's go.
Defense scoops it up. And
Let's go, Bills.
All by himself down the middle.
Let's go, Bills.
Oregon. The defense putting points on the board.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush. And all of a sudden, people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right now.
Let's go, Bizzle.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Kinsey. Rushes on him.
Let's go.
Find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And what a play call. You can feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness. This defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind him, get it to your running back, let him do the rest, chew up some yardage, and make the big play for the offense.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
There we go.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And he got sacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Dropping back, it's Kinsey. A little screen to the running back. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
What you watching? SpongeBob?
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd.
Watch out for the running back. Running back and tight end. Running back and tight end. Running back and tight end, baby.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They want to dance their way in on
God damn it. My bad, Blake. I need to take it for now.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by a field goal over Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Lost a throw on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quick.
Get off me.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complete.
Breaks into the open. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Takes a handoff. It's Green.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
That's right. That's my fault. I hit turbo too early.
Picked up 2 yards on
Yeah,
that
no,
last
stay
one.
at that
They
turbo
need 8
button,
on
bro.
2nd down. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him.
God damn, it's on the ball.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping to run things going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the button, looking for daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the... He lost one down the sideline.
Never.
Intercepted.
You try me.
Stops the drive. Takes it the other way.
There's DB on the team, God.
Not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What
The best DB on my team, bruh. You can't try me like that, man. Stride for stride, bro.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Keller. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll toss it to the left. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have...
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Ooh, thank you, dude.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Makes the grab.
Let's go.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is
Bill.
top by 7. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the tailback. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Bro.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense
to the potty.
Wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Kinsey.
Give me that. Oh!
Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Can I get a pick, bro?
Pass will bring up 4th down.
And we're not used to seeing this from this offense. This offense usually clips at a really high level on 3rd down. They execute well. Tip your cap to the defense. They won that battle.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll send the back in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Bro, really?
Makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
That's a tight window, bro.
That
Stupid
tells you
tight
a lot
window.
about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Good dog.
Into that traffic.
We own that.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Hauls it in. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short game. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Notre Dame looking for this 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch.
Well,
4th down is still on his feet. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. 1st half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Let's go!
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Let's go!
Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the 1st down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half. They'll send out the field goal team. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the up.
Oh, mommy calling. Mommy here.
And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Let's see what mommy wants.
The 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
No, go see what mommy wants. Go see what mommy wants. She, mommy in there. Go.
And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football
What you
and
want?
then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I
What?
expect them to come out here lighting it up here for the first drive.
What?
Yeah, and this defense playing fast,
What?
playing
What?
physical,
What you want?
forcing things into action, forcing those
Huh?
turnovers. They played really well
What?
in this first half.
I told you no. That is
Oh, that's what you were trying to get me to do?
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Wants to throw. It's Kinsey. Throws to the wideout.
Yeah, dang.
That's a fumble on the play. Recover.
Yeah, she didn't pick up.
And he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Great job by the defense here.
Oh, look.
Forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain.
Bro, Mommy
of the
said no.
challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Oh, he's got some space.
No, you can't have none of that.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this
What?
game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation
Bro.
by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds?
Bro,
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got his man.
bro. What?
Outside the red zone, he moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Huh?
He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
And a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Fires to the wideout.
Yeah, D.
That incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the 1st down, now set up 1st and goal.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need a physical ground game.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
Back to throw. It's Kenji.
Yeah, really.
Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Another game next.
Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right.
That's a hell of a reach, man. Yeah. I mean, with this shit like this.
He can just post him up, a linebacker, he can run by him, so that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I only get this one from shit like this. But no, he was going to that second video and
They're
fighting.
still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
Now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sacked first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Looking deep. Hauls in the deep ball.
Let's go.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hill. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Griffin. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
Right back to the well. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th.
You said what?
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run in the red zone. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to...
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
On the ground, it's Johns. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Let's go.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Let's go.
Nice pickup on the return, but
Good
more important, they
defense.
got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead. You've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
To the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He got it. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Kinsey. Got a man, it's John. Smashes through the tackle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Shoots it to the
Oh!
right.
Oh, Jesus, Bridger.
Nice gain.
Oh,
And how
Jesus.
about this tight end finding that soft spot after the play action froze him?
It's tough to do sometimes for these tight ends to kind of find zone defense and find the areas they need to work and make sure that they've got that communication with the QB. But these two right now are on the same page.
Nothing.
Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody even threw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Wants to keep it in the air. And it's picked off for the
Let's go.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Defense.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Looking for room. It's Davison. Got the first down. And
Get off me.
there he goes.
Blouses. Blouses. Victory.
I'll tell you what,
Victory is mine. I told y'all, he's not going to win playing against me.
More big guys.
He's not.
I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run.
He's not going to win. I don't care how close it is. He's not going to win. I keep telling y'all. He will not beat me.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're right where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in, week out, they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
OP. Nasty word. Team effort. He will not beat me. I'm telling y'all, he will not beat me, man. As long as he got to play Bizzle, he ain't win. As long as he got to play Bizzle, it's an L for him every time.